Hi, and welcome back to The Infected. So, we are going to have a shorter video today because we are finished. Yes, I took the time and I did everything else that had to be done. I took some of your guys' suggestions as well. So, let's go in and check to see how this place looks. So, we've got Mike that's just wandering around because, well, he really has nothing to do. But as you can see here, we do have some forges. Somebody had said, make it look like fireplaces. You know what? This looks great. Now, I don't have them lit up, but there's a reason for that, and that is because when we turn on all the power after, it really hits hard on the heat in this room. But let's start in the kitchen area. So we've got all our boxes labeled here. We've got all the power for the fridges. We've got all our pots and pans here. This is awesome. I love it. Let's head over to our butcher area. Yeah, see, he doesn't know what to do. And he's going to teleport away. He is just so bored. Now let's go into here. So we've got, again, our boxes are all labeled in here. We've got a bear at the other end, but that's about it. Other than that, well, yeah, it's kind of empty in here. But you know what? It's all good. We've got a place for animal hides. We've got a place for bones. We've got a place for the animal fat and all our spoiled food. Let's head up. Now, when we go into the tower area, I did put signs in. So we've got our signs, and somebody had suggested some names to put on the signs, and this is Norse mythology. Yes. So we've got, these are the cardinal directions. This is west, I believe. Yeah, this is west. So we've got floor 1, we've got a sign on each side. So if you're coming in, you know which one. And when you're coming down, you know which one. Subfloors have nothing, so that is fine. This, you know, you're not on a regular floor. Again, we have our signs there. That is gorgeous. Now, when we head into here, we have logs and logs and logs for days. Look at this. It is full. I love it. We've got all our lights, all the logs. That is great. Here we've got our north tower. So let's head up the north tower and into our forge area. So we have got all the ore full. We've got boxes. The boxes are not all full. They're just written on, but they're not all full. All our stones. Now, we can't fill this up unless we turn these off. So I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to leave them on. So here we go. It is gorgeous. I love it. It looks so good. Mind you, the FPS, yeah, this is a really big place. We've got a lot of stuff going down here. So I've named almost everything except for 6 right here. These could be used for miscellaneous. But here, let's get us out of here. And we're going to head up. Okay, now up to where the bedrooms are. And I think we should have came in on the other side, but you know what? This will be fine. Here we go. So we've got, this is the king and queen's chamber. So we've got some lights in here. We've got a coal heater there, another coal heater here, just to make sure they stay nice and toasty warm. And we have also got our closet area. Yes, this is all set up. This is great. Off to the prince and princess's room. So again, we've got a coal heater there. We've got a coal heater way over there. It should be enough to keep them warm. Got our lights going here. And again, we have a nice closet here. Up to the next floor. Yeah, I've put lights like everywhere. So we should be able to see at night once it's lit up. So we've got, I put the storage boxes at the end of the bed. It did look kind of empty, but these boxes are, I find, just a little too full. Well, not too full, but too big. You can't even pass through. But you know what? For decoration, it looks good. We've got a coal heater at the end. got another coal heater here. We've got lights on each pole going down. Got some more coal heaters in here. And we did the exact same thing here. So the next floor up is going to look exactly the same, obviously, because it is the same room. So there we go. We put the boxes. We've got all the lights here. Look at that. That just looks gorgeous. I love it. And it is almost time to turn the heat on here because we are in November. So here we are at the armory and our shooting tower. So we've got everything in here. We've got lights. We don't have a whole lot of lights. So let's just head right up to the top. Now, when I do turn on the lights, the thing is my graphics card gets up to like 82 degrees. And it only gets about 20 FPS when I'm looking at the building from outside. So it's going to be interesting. So yeah, I am going to go and turn on the lights. And we're going to show you what this looks like in the dark. So here we go. We've got all the lights on. I am only running at like 22 FPS at the moment. But if we look off to the side here, you're going to notice, look at this. We have all sorts of lights around the pond. It does look great from the top. But first things first, let's head in and do a little walk around. See what it looks like with all these lights. Let this room heat up. I can't believe how hot it was getting. Because I really had to test it to make sure that all would go well. And that I wouldn't crash anything. So let's head in. Now we'll see if we can find Mike wandering around. But look at this place. This is great. And as you can see, under the tables look really bright. And that's because of the lights coming from the kitchen and the butcher area. It just brightens it right up. You can see the light coming right through the floor. Look at that. That is nice. And if we head into here, you could see how bright it is here. So you could see everything. There's nothing you can miss. So if we're going to head over to the butcher area, and it should be just as bright. Like you can see under the tables, again, it's super bright under them. I think it gives it a nice glow. But here, look at that. Even the lights from the tower is just shining through into here. This is great. Okay, let's head up the tower. So you've got plenty of lights to see where you're going. I don't have my light on at all. So let's go and see. Look at the wood area. It's just so lit. It's not super bright, but you know what? You could see very well in here. Okay, let's go through. Next floor, forge area. And it is just bright enough up here to see what is going on. Even inside here, you don't even notice that there's not lights everywhere in here because the light is just coming through the floor. This is awesome. Now, am I going to build this big again? I'm not sure. The next build, definitely not going to be this big. But here, let's go on up to the next floor. Look at that. So we'll check out the bedrooms, then we'll head up to our top tower there. Look at that. That is great. Closets. Well lit. Very well lit area. Close you. Even this chamber, with the little amount of lights that it has, still lights up really well. That's because the light does bleed through. Close you. Time to head up. Okay, so now, look at this. You could see everything in here. There's nothing missed. I think this looks really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to stop in on this floor because, well, we've already seen the one right below it. So let's head right up. And here is the final tower. Look at that. Oh, this looks so good. And there we go. Got a nice overview. But yeah, that is the build. It is done. And let's try to get another angle on things here. Okay, so here is the beautiful overview. And just look at the water. That looks so good. It's so nicely lit. I didn't put any in Mike's area or anything like that because, as you can see, we added more than enough lights. When you're dropping to 20 FPS because of the lights, it is crazy. But this is how it looks all lit at night. We're going to change it to daytime and see what it looks like then. Okay, here we go. We've got the daylight. You could still see the glow from the lights, which is nice. Now, you'll notice the defense wall doesn't have much light around it. But again, it had so much light happening in this build that to add more, I don't know if we would have been able to walk around. But you know what? This looks spectacular. I am glad. There's Mike just hanging around the little town hall area. Not sure what to do. Oh, well, hello, bird. Yeah, he just fell to the ground, didn't hurt himself. But that is going to conclude this season. I hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed the build. And yeah, we're going to be starting on that next season in tomorrow's episode. But on that note, I wish you all a good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.